10 yards apart. And don't just do the same face dodge. Nice. Nice job, gals. Nice look. Nice, Kayla. Good job, Kayla.
I'm a very superstitious person. I don't know what exactly I do before the game.
Sanj and I just do a handshake that we've been doing since my freshman year of high school.
When I put my ankle braces on, I have to do my left, and then my right, and then my left shoe, and then my right shoe, and I have to wear the same sports bra.
I like to bang on things, do weird dance moves. I've been told I dance like a dad. I mean, everyone likes to get low, do all their weird things, but I just like to dance like a weirdo and have fun.
I definitely will dance or jump around with the team a little bit before I go out, but I'm more, like you'll see I sit down sometimes and just kind of collect my thoughts and get myself together and get myself to that place before the game that I need to just completely focus on what I'm about to do.
Katie Wood and I always, I guess, like hit sticks before a game because she's kind of like my, even if she doesn't get on the field, she's always been my support system, always.
Our team has superstitions and stuff that I think I follow more so than anything else is like what superstitions we do as a team. We have a walk out here and a song we sing on the way, and then at the entrance to the field, there's a plaque in memory of the man who helped donate the money for this field, who passed away in 9/11. And at the bottom of it, it says "Play hard," and we always touch that before we walk onto the field.
Goaltending, it's just kind of a different animal. You know, it's certainly the most important position on the field, but I can only imagine it's the hardest position to play. I mean, you wouldn't find me in that, that's for sure.
Kind of just assumed that I would not start because I'm the freshman coming in. I mean, I like the fact that she lets us like push each other and challenge each other, and like it's basically like whoever's like doing better at the time like gets to go in.
But really, we have been in practice. Becca is the better goalie. There's no doubt about it.
Good job, Faye. Nice read on the slide.
St. A's is going to be a battle. We're going to have to fight. It's not going to be a 30-minute game. It's going to be a full 60-minute game. They beat Dowling. They beat Malloy. What these kids have to understand is every time these teams come to play Stonehill, it's their Super Bowl. They're going to play their best game against us every single year. And I say that to them all the time, but sometimes it takes the first 10 minutes in a tie game for it to really kind of sink in with them.
What are we doing to St. A's?
Slaughter. Slaughter St. A's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Slaughter St. A's!
St. A's is going to be an issue for us in the future. There's no, like, gone are the days where we beat St. A's by 20. It's just not going to be that easy.
We need to be a little concerned about them off the draw. All right, I know that our defense full field is good enough to slow them down and get them settled on defense, but off the draw, we need to make sure that we're thinking 2 plays ahead, we're reacting to where the ball's going, and if the ball's not going to your end, you have to be anticipating and moving down on the defensive end. Lindsay! Tiger! Everything you got!
A lot of the time in the first half we are a little tentative, and then it's not a good thing for our team. In the second half we come out way stronger, but at the end of the day it is frustrating that we're a second half team. We should be a two-half team and not just a second half team.
Her kid is like on the 12. She's not going to score from there. She's going to have plenty of time to recover on that.
To be honest, Rebecca isn't very coachable. You know, and we have to take what we get and do our best to work with it.
Fig is, she has a stronger presence in the goal.
She either wins a game for us or, you know, there's been cases where she had a pretty big hand in losing them for us.
And obviously, you know, Becca and Lance, we've been having some goalie issues. One thing that I want to make really clear is that Becca and Lance are on the same team. And this is all going to be like a working relationship that we're going to work through and we're going to figure out. And our starting goalie is probably going to change a whole bunch of times. So if we're having some issues in goal, defense, you guys have to work that much harder. It's your job.
I'm a firm believer in it's up to the coach to decide. It's their team. They get to decide. But I also think that there needs to be a calculated and a legitimate reason for, like, why somebody is playing and why somebody else is sitting. And, I mean, I don't want to play if I don't deserve to play.
It's a tough decision. And, you know, just like anybody else on the field, if you don't do your job, you don't play.
Throughout this entire process, we haven't been offered any feedback as to why somebody plays, why somebody's sitting, what they can do to get better.
It causes controversy and it hurts feelings, and it's, you know, it's a little bit dramatic, but she wasn't doing her job, so somebody else got the opportunity to do it.
I feel bad for them because it's just mentally, I think that it's just kind of more like draining on them because they never know which day they're going to start, and which, like, going into every game, it kind of seems like it was a surprise to them, depending on how the game before went or how practice went.
What we have to do is you sit on the sideline until your teammate messes up, it's stressful for the goalies, it's stressful for the team. It just makes it uncomfortable. It makes the energy not supportive.
There's been a Stonehill Bentley rivalry for a lifetime, and, you know, we're both local, so there's a lot of high school teams. It's just, those games are always awesome.
A lot of people, girls on the team, always have friends that are on the other team, which also brings about like a high level of competition. And also, Lambert always has a special place to beat Bentley, and we're always reminded of that.
I know that Lambert and Carissa, the head coach of Bentley, were teammates at Stonehill, so I think that it is important for Lambert also too to prove herself as, even though that's her teammate, to prove herself as a coach as well.
This team is a good team, and if you give them the ball enough and you give them enough opportunities, they're going to score, especially because our goalies are kind of like all crazy at this point. So that we need to make sure that we take care of the ball on the offensive end, and we need to make sure that we work as a team on the defensive end more than normal until we get our goalie situation figured out. I don't want this to be a tight game. We don't need this to be a tight game, and to be completely honest, if you guys are going to play to your potential, it's not going to be. The beginning of this game is going to be a tough game. Things might not go your way. They might be better than you remember and better than you expected. You have to fight through that adversity and just stay focused and get through it. We want to send a message to these kids. We want to remind them really quick what Stonehill lacrosse is. Now, we didn't go anywhere, and they're not going anywhere either. All right? They're staying right where they were, which is down by 20 at the end of this game. Let's step up and set the tone right from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Go Hell! Go Kels, let's go girls! She's open. She's good, but she was just getting scored on pretty easy. Yeah, big. That's it, big! Kelsey! Go for that double next time. That can't happen, Abby. This is like heaven. You know, if you, like, this is the way Stonehill lacrosse plays. You know, 100% for 60 minutes from one end of the field to the other. Everybody's contributing, everybody's communicating, and you guys are playing well because your teammates are playing well. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Everything just seemed to be flowing. That game, you know, we were working so well together, and I think that our attack worked so well together. Everyone was scoring in that game, and I think that our defense definitely knew what to expect from some of their attackers and responded well to that.
We had been in such a slump last week, and we all just wanted to basically, you know, send a message to the NE10 and say that we're Stonehill and that's not how we play.
That's obnoxious. Honest to God, 57 minutes of that game, I thought you guys played excellent, excellent. Our run defense is a train wreck, and for Fig to be able to have that good of a game and then us leave our kind of high and dry towards the end, and we're lucky it wasn't 3. We're very, very lucky it wasn't 3. That's what we're going to have to focus on leading up to New Haven and leading up to Post. But honestly, I want you guys to enjoy this win because this was a huge win. This felt good. It just always feels so good to win here, okay? And you did it because you worked harder, okay? And you wanted it more, and you had a better time, all right? I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of this win, and I thought everybody that went in there really, really contributed. You did a great job. Go Hill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Hill!
Our Bentley game, we rocked it. Not to be conceited or anything, but our team came out strong in that. That was our best, I think that was our best game so far this season. And I think it was a game that we really needed to win for ourselves, and we knew we needed to win it for our coach.
I think we always play really hard in the Bentley game because, like, Bentley, no matter what year, no matter who is on the team, always gives us a run for our money.